Hey YouTube, how's it going? It's eFruit Eater. I'm sure you saw, if you've been following gaming for a little bit, that E3 just ended yesterday. And a lot of cool games were announced, a lot of maybe questionable games were announced. But a lot of people really liked Nintendo's announcements that they made. Some people didn't. A big announcement was Metroid Dread, which is actually Metroid 5. So Metroid Dread is more of a traditional 2D Metroid. It's with 3D graphics, kind of like Samus Returns on 3DS. It has the same kind of style there. Nintendo actually announced a pretty nice special edition. I think it was a little overpriced, and the special edition came with some art cards that were pretty cool. It came with a steelbook, which is, take it or leave it for me. And it also came with a pretty nice art book. It was almost 200 pages, I think, and it had all kind of art from throughout the series. So I thought that was pretty neat, and I considered ordering it. Well, I went to order the special edition, and it was not actually up for sale yet. Okay, fair. Pretty soon after, a couple hours later, it had sold out already, the first day. From what I understand, it sold out on several websites, definitely Best Buy, I'm pretty sure GameStop and Target as well. And Amazon says they're out of stock, but they might have it soon. So I'm not sure if it sounds like there might be more coming. But the point is, it sold out extremely fast in several minutes. Or several seconds, according to some people I've heard. That's bad. I don't really have much else to say about that. What is it? It's a bunch of people using bots to buy stuff up. And then, what are they doing with that? Oh! Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Thanks. Okay, so people bought a bunch of them and now they're reselling them. I don't know if there was a cap on the amount you could buy. I'm assuming no. And even if there was, they probably did some nonsense to get around it. Now, I get in some little arguments with people online sometimes, and there's a lot of people, people defend this kind of thing. Oh, it's capitalism, blah, 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 and that's kind of true. They say, well, it's somebody's right to buy and resell something, to basically manipulate the market. That's somewhat of its own debate there. But the big thing here is this kind of behavior is actually not in line with eBay's terms of service. So, whatever, you can set whatever price you want. But this game that's up right now, Metroid Dread, it comes out in October. People are selling a pre-order. They don't have the game yet. The game is not coming out for 4 months. They're reselling the game right now as a pre-order. Now, can you sell a pre-order on eBay? Yes, you absolutely can. But it has to ship out within 30 days. And that's not 30 business days. That's 30 days. I actually had an experience with this where I bought the game Blasphemous, which I had some questions about. I thought it was the limited run version. I didn't know they did a reprint. And I bought it on eBay, and then I noticed it was a pre-order for a new one. And it wasn't coming for several months, and I canceled it. So, what do we do about this? What is there to be done here? Because people want to, respect the hustle and that whole thing. I'm going to show you how to report these items because this is not with eBay's terms of service, and I'd like the resellers to have to work a little bit to actually make their money. You want to complain about people not working? Well, guess what? Maybe you should try to do something with your money here. So here's what we're going to do. Take a look. We're going to go to this first one here. Metroid Dread Special Edition, Nintendo Switch pre-sale, October release. Confirm. New listing. Okay, this person has 23 feedback. Probably a burner account. Kind of irrelevant to me either way if it's a burner account or not. Because hopefully this is getting taken down. Now you can see right here. It says October release confirmed. This is a pre-order. Date set to ship in October. If it's a pre-order, you do have to mention that, and I have a whole story I'll get to in the future about my weird experience with a pre-order I didn't know was a pre-order. And we're not talking about Blasphemous. We're talking about something very strange. So that's all good. They say it's a pre-order, but again, ship in October. It says right there. So here's what we're going to do. You go down here. So go from the top, go to the bottom. Here it is, report item. We're going to click on that right there. And it's going to load this page. Report category. I'm going to say it's a listing practice, because that's what it is. Inappropriate seller terms. And then I'm going to say pre-sale. Now, this mentions it doesn't state it's a pre-sale. That's not exactly what's happening here. I wish you could put a little note. The thing is, this is not within eBay's terms of service. You cannot list an item and not ship it for several months. You have to ship it in 30 days. And again, that's 30 days, not business days. 30 days. So here we go. Submit report. Okay. Thanks for taking the time. It's submitted. Don't contact us again. So I actually did this a little bit last night, and I reported several of them. And last night there were 5 pages. Now there are only about 4, but you can see there are a lot of these up. Some of these are for amiibos, some of these are for the special edition. This is whatever, this is just a t-shirt. Technically that's not really allowed, but that's not really of my concern here. I just want to tell you guys that, do what you can. Fight back against the resellers. Don't let them get to you. I don't really have to respect the hustle. I don't have to give you $200 for this item. And yes, I can go and buy a standard edition, but maybe I want a special edition, and it shouldn't have to come down to I didn't pay a bot to buy an item for me in 7 seconds of it going up. It's a bunch of bull. That's all I have to say. I hope you guys found this a little bit informative. I'm really not fond of this kind of buy something when it comes out and corner the market. Buying something when it's used at a flea market, I don't love either, and immediately flipping it. That kind of sucks, but it's not this. I don't know. It's a little more respectable. Please don't resell stuff like this. Don't do this. Don't be a dick. Just don't be a dick. Okay? Just don't be a dick. That's all I really have to say. I hope you go report some people, because I want to put pressure on resellers and make them know that as much as you want to say, this is totally within my rights, blah, 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 technically it's not, at least on eBay. Stick it to the resellers where it'll hurt them. At least where it'll give them a few hurdles to deal with. It takes only a few seconds. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time. I hope you have a good rest of your day. And don't resell stuff. Thank you. Bye.